NBA Finals.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Monster.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Here's Cunningham. Makes it off the glass.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight. Looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Here's Cheeks, and slam dunk by Cheeks.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Grizzlies come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Houston Rockets. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
And already a 2-0 lead established. Here we go. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. And here's Memphis's starting group. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Holmgren is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Cheeks in at the point.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
And Houston has possession. After the basket by Memphis. Brown can't hit. Here's Cheeks. He's watched by Cunningham. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Cheeks. Puts up a three. Rockets with a rebound. And here's Booker. Now here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Memphis. They have been a steamroller in this postseason. 10 straight wins to start it off. Hard not to be thinking about their chances to make history.
Yeah, I mean, no team's gone through the playoffs with a perfect record. The 76ers got close in 1983 and the Warriors in 2017. So it's fun to talk about, but they've got 6 games to go. And at this stage of the playoffs, every game's a battle.
Here's Cheeks. Holmgren with a screen on Cunningham. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Booker. Cunningham outside. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Over McDaniels. Booker no good.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4. Now here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Pass to Booker. Outside, Brown. Inside, here's Cunningham. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
So both teams, Memphis, making a switch here. Pass to Bridges. McDaniels with a steal. On the court for Memphis. We've got Dyson Daniels. Wembanyama out there with Derek Lively. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Cheeks in at the point. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's Brown. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Rockets trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Brown passes to Bridges. Cunningham on the wing. 4 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Miller finds Cunningham. Back to Miller. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Lively. It's McDaniels on the wing. And another miss by Memphis. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Bridges. "11 feet out." Houston with another miss.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Pass to Miller. Bridges outside. Here's Cunningham. To win the cold spell. And Cunningham throws it down.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
Fades and shoots. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome all.
They have played like they wanted, fighting for every missed shot. You love to see that passion, man.
Yeah, you can sense the urgency in their game. We'll see if they can sustain it. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. I'll get straight to it, Ken. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
We've got Kate Cunningham, also Devin Booker out there, and it's Kuzminskas in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Rockets trail. Right side Booker. Pass to Kuzminskas. That three's off the mark.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And he gets the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Outside, Brown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Cheeks. No good from outside.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Booker surveying the D. Over to the left wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Cheeks. He's watched by Cunningham. 4-3, Holmgren.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Second, Chet Holmgren.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Now here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. Booker. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Now here's Cunningham. He's covered closely, and the shot goes.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
Throws it up. Oh, Holmgren on the climb.
Well, you can't teach height. Holmgren is always a lob threat.
1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Now Cunningham. 10 points for him. Brown inside. Working on McDaniels. Brown can't hit.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Daniels outside. Holmgren with a screen on Cunningham. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. Holmgren's got 13.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 7. Pass to Kuzminskas. Rejected by Holmgren.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Houston making a change here. Miller's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Moore's checked in for McDaniels. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cunningham outside. To the paint. Here's Miller. Memphis with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now. Good if it goes. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 9-point cushion at the end of the... Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. On the court from... Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside, Brown. Pass to Kuzminskas. Shot clock at 5. Here's Booker. And no good. Good D by Daniels.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's McDaniels. And stolen by Brown. Now Booker to tie it up. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 3. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Holmgren. Puts up the tray. Money from 3.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Cunningham outside. Here's the pass to Brown. And the 3 misses.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And stolen by Brown. Booker. Oh, missed on the tray.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
He got it.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Cunningham fires. Holmgren there for the rebound.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
They played well, and let's see if they can keep it going into Game 4, an important one for the Grizzlies.
The extra rebounds tonight helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs, and any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And with this win, a trip to the finals is within their grasp. Just one win away from the sweep.
And they'll be looking to make it 4 straight, no doubt about it. That's how you want to go into the finals. Well-rested, playing your best basketball of the season, and riding a ton of momentum.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
Here's Cunningham. Brown on the wing. Cash from downtown. Memphis with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Oh, no good on the layup. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Here's Daniels. Beyond the arc. Oh, he cannot hit. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Grizzlies have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Houston Rockets. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. You look at the Rockets. So they're down 3-0 in this series, and these home fans hoping they can extend their season.
Yeah, and even if they can win tonight, I don't see a way they come back from 3-0. It's just too big of a hill to climb.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Cheeks is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren in at the 4 spot. Now here's Cunningham. Booker outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Wembanyama. Cheeks from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Cheeks the pass to Holmgren. McDaniels on the wing. Here's Cheeks. 3-pointer. And the Grizzlies another 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Cunningham. And stolen by Daniels. It's 2-on-1. Here's Cheeks. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Floats one up. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
Here's Cheeks. Eyes to the hoop. And slam dunk by Cheeks.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Cheeks. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Outside for Wembanyama. Buries it from 3-point range.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Miller's checked in for the Rockets. Mikal Bridges comes in for Kuzminskis. And Memphis also making a switch. Moore's checked in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And he could not get that one to. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to
the previous play is under review.
Be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
By being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so here is Houston. The Grizzlies making the shot. On the wing, Booker. 6 to shoot. Excellent defense from Daniels. Cheeks against Cunningham. Cheeks no good. Here's Bridges. Out to Miller. Back to Bridges. And the three off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Cheeks from outside. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Miller outside. Cunningham passes to Miller. Houston moving it around. Miller sets a screen for Brown. Houston needs to get a shot off. And the rejection by Wembanyama. On the wing, Daniels. Bridges with the steal. Pushing it up. From the arc. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Moore passes to Cheeks. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cheeks has got 16 points.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Here's Cunningham. No good with the elbow jumper.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by... And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Now it's both teams making some changes here. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Cheeks. Derek Lively is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Moore in at the 2.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Cunningham passes to Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Free throw line jump shot. They get it again. Cheeks from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Cunningham kicks to Kuzminskis. Cunningham outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cheeks with it. He's got 22. Offline with his 3. Cunningham outside. Booker outside. Takes a 3. Cunningham's shot is off.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Cheeks. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Cheeks has got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Cunningham outside. And the foul on the monster. That's his first foul. Pass to Levens. And Levens throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's Memphis in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They're 0 for 3 in the series. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin,
what an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Booker out there with Cunningham. Then it's Levens. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Kuzminskas in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Booker sinks the 3.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Right wing for 3, Holmgren. And it's Levens with the rebound.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
And a foul on the monster. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Brown. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Levens. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Holmgren with a screen on Cunningham. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Rockets trail by 8. Cunningham inside. Defended by Cheeks. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got 13 points.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Close enough for Wembanyama. Finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Looking to end his cold spell. And some nice passing there by Houston. Rocket 6. Back to Cunningham. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Kuzminskas. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Cunningham. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Kuzminskas inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Miller's checked in for the Rockets. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morris checked in for McDaniels. The first free throw is good. Good on both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you don't.
Holmgren the screen. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges is checked in for Kuzminskas. There's 1:47 left in the third. Miller sets a screen for Booker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Cunningham. Another miss by Houston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown against Cheeks. In the corner, Daniels. Holmgren kicks to Moore. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Cheeks no good. And so Miller will bring it up for Houston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Booker. Booker going to work inside.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
throw it up somewhere around the rim. There's a great chance Wemby will be there to throw it down.
Cunningham against Cheeks. Cunningham passes to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Miller sets a screen for Booker. Wide open shot is on the money. Booker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Dyson Daniel. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Cheeks, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Down it goes for three.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Holmgren with a screen on Cunningham.
I like when Holmgren's teammates take advantage of his length. Perfect alley-oop.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Down by 12. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Booker puts up the three. A three-pointer. Good.
And defense has to guard Cade in the corner. He will take and make that shot.
Beyond the arc. Doesn't get that one. Rockets trail by 12. From 17 feet away, Holmgren rips down the rebound. Cheeks against Cunningham. Right side Daniels. For three. Can't get it to go.
Hey, I had no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Grizzlies.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And they're going to cruise into the NBA Finals with an utterly convincing victory tonight to finish off the sweep.
And what a series it was for this group. I mean, you see results like this in the first round pretty often, but you don't expect any team to have it this easy in the conference finals. And thanks to the sweep, they'll get some much-needed and much-deserved rest before playing for the chip.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Monster.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things.
And so the Memphis Grizzlies have won the series.
An amazing accomplishment, no doubt about it. I mean, you can tell from the moment these playoffs began, they were committed and determined to make a deep run. They had great confidence in themselves and they believe they'll be the ones hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this postseason.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.